Alguien quien desea cambio en el mundo recolecta conocimiento y recursos para ver el cambio. A change maker is defined as one who desires change in the world and, by gathering knowledge and resources, makes that change happen.
Change maker, what it means to me is someone who can make a difference, not for their own benefit, but for the benefit of others. My journey has been a little different. When I was 6 years old, I crossed the border at such a young age, and I think that's who's made me the person that I am today.
I'm a change maker because I'm not supposed to be here. I'm where I was born, and like the family I was born into and the circumstances I was born around. I was born in Honduras. I came to America in 2005. I was 7 years old. I walked. I walked, I took buses. I traveled day and night, I crossed the border, so I actually swam.
For me, a change maker is an activator. They are revolutionary. They inspire change within organizations and businesses and communities. And I think our young adults are change makers, right? They're changing the face of talent across the United States in the way in which they lead, in the way they take initiative, in the way that they dismantle and really challenge the status quo to not be the same as it always has been. They bring fresh ideas, they bring fresh perspectives, and organizations and people and communities are never the same after a change maker enters them.
My name is Antar Al-Hayani. I was growing up in Yemen. I moved to New York in 2014. My family, they support me so much. They said to me, like, you don't have to work, we're gonna help you out until you finish your internship and see how it goes afterward.
We're not creating change within them. We are empowering them. We are helping them to advocate for themselves. We are working with autonomous young adults who literally need someone to say, we believe in you, we know you can do this, and we're going to support you in making that happen.
I heard about Europe while I was working at a food service job. I was working food service job since I graduated high school, and at first it was about the money. I'm like, okay, I have to do this. But someone was like, don't you want to go back to school? And I was like, what is this program you're talking about?
On any given day, they're going into, sort of these environments where they could be the youngest person, they could be the only person that in some ways either looks like them or comes from their background, and they are giving notice like, hey, you know what, I have talent, I'm here to make an impact, I'm here to be a part of a team, and I think the most amazing thing is that they do it fearlessly.
So graduating for this program, for me and for my family, is going to be one of the biggest things in the year. It's like going to be like Christmas. Because like no one before had graduated from a program like this, and less in English. So it's going to be like a big step for us. It's going to be like you did something really good.
They have this innate deep desire to change and transform their lives, and they show it every single day in their commitment and in their passion and the way that they show up.
Some of the biggest change makers that I look up to, one, I definitely would have to say my parents. The drastic change from being in Mexico to being here in New York with 3 kids and being able to support us 3 in anything that we put our minds to, I think for me, they are my biggest change makers.
Some change makers that I look up to is Class 25. We are all making a difference while being at our internship, trying to do our best and succeed so we can expand that path to the next class that's coming.
It doesn't mean that you have to impact change in some grandiose way, but it's how are you contributing back to the communities from which you come.
So I implement changing in my career, in my life, in my job, by being the first person in my family to go to college, by being the first person in my family to speak English, by being the first person in my family to maybe he's gonna get a job different from restaurant or a cleaning.
I'm a change maker because I've always had the odds against me. If I become a hiring manager, I will make sure like everybody gets a fair chance, and it's not because they're from a different neighborhood that they're not gonna get hired, or because of their last name or their skin color.
Graduating this program means to me success, because I challenged myself throughout this program to step outside of my comfort zone, and being able to have the experience at Bank of America has changed my mindset by 10 times. I couldn't be any more grateful with this program. The opportunities it offers, you don't get it just anywhere.
And the only thing that ultimately will limit Class 25 is Class 25. And I think they really have the world as their oyster. It's really just about them wanting to grasp it and take it. So if you ask me again, what do I expect out of them? I think everything.